Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. On today's video, I would like to discuss XRP, but before doing so, I would like to apologize for my absence lately. I have found it quite difficult to actually find good Wi-Fi here where I'm currently staying. I'm on vacation in Spain, and therefore it has been quite difficult to me. I promise you that once I get back home, I will be uploading once again, and as well I will be once again live in the morning. So that is something I wanted to say to all of you guys. So thank you if you are still watching, and I really hope you enjoy the content so far. So let's get started on Bitcoin. What I'm seeing over here is something that I do not appreciate a lot. We are seeing clearly a slightly higher high getting formed on Bitcoin as well. Clearly, if we take a look at the money flow, and if we take a look as well at the RSI, we are seeing, unfortunately, a lower high on the RSI and a lower high on the money flow. Therefore, this is a confirmed bearish divergence on the RSI and on the money flow. So that is something you have to take into consideration right now. And as well, just shortly, I would like to discuss one more thing over here on the Bitcoin chart, and that is actually on the daily time frame. I would like to enable the 200-day moving average, because the 200-day moving average has served as a major indicator for when you could perhaps expect a pullback or a reversal during an uptrend, such as a bull market where we're currently in a bull market structure. And you can clearly see that in the past, during the past, momentum towards the upside. On the 4-hourly time frame, we could clearly see that the 200-day moving average is clearly an indicator. At this point in time, on the 31st of July 2021, we saw a 24% increase compared to the 200-day moving average. Afterwards, we saw immediately a decline of approximately, let's take a quick look, 11% afterwards. We saw at this point in time, we were as well quite higher than the 200-day moving average. We were as well 24% above the 200-day moving average. And also at this point in time, we did actually see a decline afterwards of 9%. This was all during an uptrend. If we go even further, you can clearly see this as well on Bitcoin. Once we were in the previous uptrend, at this point in time, we saw a major exponential growth. This was further. We were 60% above, but afterwards we saw a major downtrend of 26%. And if we take a look at the ranges where we are currently trading at, well, approximately where we are currently trading at, you can clearly see that in the past we saw as well over here a 22% growth above the 200-day moving average, and afterwards we saw a decrease of approximately 10%. Exactly what is currently happening right now on Bitcoin, and what could we perhaps expect during the upcoming days? So you could clearly see that right now we are at this point in time, and if you take a look at the 200-day moving average, we are clearly approximately 25% above or 24% above the 200-day moving average. Therefore, it is very likely that we are right now going to experience momentum towards the downside, something I think is actually rather likely to occur. And I wanted to show you this, that we could perhaps expect right now a 10% drop, and it would not actually matter due to the fact that this has happened before while we were in an uptrend. This being said, let's get towards the XRP chart. So on XRP, on the 4-hourly time frame, it would actually look absolutely insane due to the fact that we would be heading towards a retest of the 200-day moving average as well. And if we are able to stay on top of it, that would be as well a perfect entry to see a major movement towards the upside afterwards. If we decline below the 200-day moving average, then we will have to take this current movement towards the downside very seriously, and perhaps we have to take a different approach to how we are going to trade in the next setup. But right now you can clearly see something I think is very important, and that is that we broke down below this ascending support. So this ascending support was a confirmed support line with already 3 touch points, and unfortunately we broke down below it. We are right now retesting this support as resistance, and I think this is a confirmed breakdown. It's not a confirmed breakdown outside of a symmetrical triangle due to the fact that we have only seen 2 touch points, and it's not a confirmed trend line yet on the upper part. Therefore, I would like to say this is just a breakdown underneath this ascending support, and the levels what we could expect that we are going to see during the upcoming days are, for example, the $1.07 or even further towards the 98 cents level. So if you were able to accumulate XRP and you are still inside of a trade, for example at $1.01 or even further down below, perhaps you entered a trade at 88 cents, you could perhaps take profits right now and re-enter your trade at a somewhat higher position, but still you will be able to trade with more of your profits due to the fact that you're taking your profits right over here. Why I think this is actually quite likely to occur is due to the fact that if we take a look at the MACD, yes, it's losing strength on the 4-hourly time frame, but if Bitcoin is going to retrace heavily, we could for sure see more downward momentum on XRP during the upcoming hours. If we take a look at the 1-hourly time frame, clearly we are seeing momentum towards the upside, but I don't think it will be enough momentum to keep on going up and breaking out above this ascending support, well, previous support clearly, and currently serving as resistance above us. This being said, I would like to head towards the money flow and the RSI on the 4-hourly time frame. If we take a look at the money flow, clearly we are quite far below. We are almost below the dotted line on the money flow index. Therefore, a trend reversal, a minor trend reversal is likely to occur. That is something I think perhaps might occur right now, and therefore we are seeing movement towards the upside on the XRP chart. But if we take a look at the RSI, what does concern me actually is, yes, we are quite far below, but if we see this downtrend, we did not actually break out above it. Therefore, I personally think we might be expecting even more momentum towards the downside. Even if we see right now a minor rise, we could perhaps see a touch point and afterwards a further decline. What does concern me is that we still have a lot of movement or space towards the downside to see the RSI decline further, and as well the price action of XRP. Therefore, what I'm trying to say is, if Bitcoin will decline by 10% or perhaps a little bit more, it is very likely that we will be seeing XRP head once more towards the 0.98 cents at 0.236 Fibonacci. Please keep this in mind during the upcoming hours, due to the fact that if you are still in a long position and you are profitable right now, this could perhaps be one of the possibilities. Lastly, I would like to discuss the EMA ribbon. The EMA ribbon has been holding strong for quite a long time right now. But what does concern me is that if we're going to break down underneath it, it might perhaps not be able to hold strong if we don't see a leg towards the upside creating right now. And therefore, this will be serving as resistance on top of us as it did previously. And if we see the EMA ribbon become a resistance above us instead of support underneath us, as we saw during the past couple of weeks, we could see a week or perhaps 2 weeks of a minor movement towards the downside. Well, as I said during the beginning of this video, what I really hope that will occur is that we are going to hold strong on top of the 200-day moving average on the 4-hourly time frame. But if this does not occur on the daily time frame, I think that is also a very important indicator. The 200-day moving average is also underneath us. This is exactly where the candle got stopped yesterday, that went all the way towards the downside, and that is also why I think personally this is a major support zone. And perhaps if we see further decline right now, we might be able to hold strong on top of the 200-day moving average and as well on top of the 0.236 Fibonacci. Thank you very much for watching the video so far. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I really hope you have a very nice day. So thank you and have a nice day. Bye.